So you see how nervous you become when you have a general interview, any form of interview, whether it's a business, a job, or a visa interview. It's normal. You know, your nerves comes at you and it makes you forget a lot of things. It makes it hard for you to even think on your feet. It makes it difficult for you to even recall things, where you've placed documents, amongst other things. That's what happens when you're going for your visa interview, especially if you're going for an American visa interview. I tell you, people get very nervous, especially when they're in that hall and they're hearing the results of people, whether they've been accepted or they've been denied their visas and all of that. So this video is just to tell you how you can put your documents together well, so that even as you are nervous and all of that, in that space or in that circumstances, you can still maneuver your way and show the interviewer the right documents when they are asked of you. My name is Kwekwe Diamansa. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. Please join the family and welcome to my space. Also, as I indicated earlier on, please do subscribe, okay? Hit that red button there so that you can have access to every single episode or video that I put out there. Welcome again. Let's get into it right away. So, like how I mentioned, I know days, months before your visa interview, for a lot of people, it's like a do or die affair. It shouldn't really be, but you know, it's a life-changing moment for people who want to reunite with family, who have work to go and do in maybe in the US, in UK, in Europe, wherever they are traveling to. So with how important your trip is for you, it makes you a little bit anxious, it makes you nervous, it makes you, it puts you on the edge, you know. So you're trying to make sure you've memorized everything, you're trying to make sure you have every document in place and all of that. But how do you do all of these things? I'm going to tell you what I did and what even prompted this video. Really, it's a friend who was going for his visa interview, so he showed me how he packaged everything. He's been watching my videos, and so he showed me, and I'm going to put that on the screen for you to have access to it, how well it helped him, because he says he was nervous, but when he was asked questions on can you prove this, do you have this document and all of that, if it weren't for the fact that he had arranged them in a proper way, he would have fumbled and that could have led to his denial. So I'm just hoping that this will help you. So let's get into that one. So you know, there are a number of documents that you'll be told to bring when you're coming for your visa interview, provided or depending on the kind of visa category that you've applied to. So if for instance you've applied for an F1 visa, that's for academic purposes, documents like your I-20 would be asked to be brought there, documents of or a printout of your admission to that school, a printout of maybe your bank statement, amongst other things, and additional documents that you would want to go with. But you know, when you get into the hall, like how I said, if you've not arranged your documents well and it's being thrown at you, can I have a look at your admission, can I have a look at your I-20, can I have a look at, and you don't know where they are, it's been messed up, and you know, you're confused in your head, it's tough for you to get through it. So this procedure, or this way that my friend chose to do, I think goes a long way to help you. So first of all, I'll tell you that note all the documents down, so you can have a checklist, you get it in your diary or even on your phone. But me, I do things a lot on my phone, so just go to your notes, just identify the documents that you need for your visa interview. So if it's your DS-120 printout, the confirmation, also your interview confirmation, your appointment confirmation page, you jot them down, your passport, your I-20, your invitation, your accreditation, like whatever things that you need, you just jot them down so that you can be checking them out. And I'll tell you to do this maybe like 2 weeks ahead of time, so that you don't need to even touch on it, because if you want to wait for a for you to do it a day before, very close to that date, you might tend to forget a lot of things. So once you have all of these documents on your checklist, make sure you start printing them out. So if your confirmation page, your appointment confirmation page, you need to print them out. If they are supplementary documents that you need, just get them printed out and make sure you have them. You can do this after printing them out. You can sort them out on your bed, in your bedroom, in your office, anywhere of convenience. You get to just sort them out. Now once you sorted them out, how do you distinguish one document from the other? Because if you just clip them and put them in a file or something, how do you distinguish them out? So I would advise that you go with this strategy that my friend took. So he bought himself clips or clippers. He also bought himself stickers, but all of these things must be in colors. You know, it's easier for you to differentiate if the colors are different. So green, red, yellow, white, blue, you buy them in different colors, but just try and make sure that they match. So because you've bought similar colors for the clips and also the stickers, you try and segment them. So the red ones would have to go on one side, the blue ones, you know, that kind of sorting out. And what you do is that you pick a document. So if, for instance, you pick your bank statement, you put the red clip on it, and then you label it with the red sticker. So you write on top of it, bank statement. So you see that the clip is red in color. It is the same thing as the sticker is. So the sticker is also red, the clip is also red in color. Then you put that aside. You do same thing for all the other documents with different colors, and so you know in your head that when we talk about your bank statement, it is in a red color. It is preferable that you put it in a clear bag. You know, a clear bag helps you. It's easy for you to just look through the clear bag even when you've not opened it up, and be able to pick out the right document. Because if you go for an opaque file or bag and you put your documents in, you need to now bring out all the documents, try and sort them out before you can give it to the interviewer, which I think is going to cause a lot of troubles for you. But if you have a clear bag available, why not put it in? Now what you do is that you try and arrange them in a sequential order. I'm sure you're asking, how do I know that I'm going to be asked this first? Obviously the very few ones that you are so sure about would be your passport, which you don't need to label it because it's in a different color and it looks very different. Your bank statement will be asked, your DS-160 confirmation, your appointment confirmation will be asked. Mostly when you get to the embassy, I don't know for everywhere, but for where I come from, the first thing you ask is your appointment confirmation, which I'm sure it will cut across. So you can put that on top of it. If it's in a red color, you have that. Then you can put your DS-160 confirmation, which would also be asked of you. So you put that there. Then you can put your passport there, which you can pick the three for them. And then your other documents that you think might be of importance. Obviously, if it's an invitation, you can put that next to the three documents that I've mentioned already. So you can arrange them in a certain order that will make it easy for you to pick it out for the interview as and when they ask you.